What up, you guys? I'm back with another video reaction, y'all. What's up, Fear Fam? How y'all doing? I hope y'all have an amazing day. Y'all are watching the videos. Whoa, y'all missing something. If you new to the channel, subscribe and like the video. We need to like these videos also. Not only watch them, but like them, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all doing good. But today we got another crazy ass video. And I'm telling y'all, some of y'all women out in these streets are nasty as hell, and I'm gonna say it just like that. We have another video, and today a teacher's getting confronted by a cop after having sex with an 11-year-old. Disgusting. But before we even get into this video, what I need y'all to do is like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your post notifications when I upload a new video, y'all. Get your snacks, get your coffee, your juice, your water, your ganja, whatever it is. Sit back, relax, and watch this crazy ass video like I'm about to do. And yeah, we're about to get it started right now.
You know, you are going to be placed under arrest.
Me?
You're Allie, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And it's going to be for predatory criminal sexual assault.
We have the newly released body camera video of the moment a substitute teacher is arrested for having sex with an 11-year-old boy.
Taking my kids.
Allie Bardfield admitted to having sex with that boy and is now serving prison time. But
Y'all, it look like she don't get no dick. Y'all, it look like she don't get no dick. And if she does and she has a husband and she's doing this to 11-year-old, you're psycho. And I hope you stay in jail for the rest of your life. I don't care how long ago this happened. I don't care this happened 3-4 years ago. I don't care this happened last year. Nah, bitch. You staying in jail. Simple as that.
she wasn't always honest in this investigation, and the body camera video proves that. I'll show you what she told detectives at her front door and how she blamed the victim in this case. We're on the case, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Chris Stewart.
I'm still trying to figure out how in the hell you a teacher, you have a good job taking care of these beautiful angel kids, right? But you had the audacity to sit here and sleep with an 11-year-old. You get no dick. Simple as that. You get no hot dog. Easy. Like
Allie Bardfield entered a guilty plea for having sex with an 11-year-old student of hers. It is a shocking story, and what's even more shocking is how she tried to play it when detectives arrived at her front door. Before I get to that body camera video, here is Bardfield in court in Macon County, Illinois, where all of this took place, about 3 hours south of Chicago. This is the hearing where Bardfield admitted to abusing her student who is just 11 years old. But Bardfield wasn't always truthful to law enforcement in this investigation. This is the body camera video of the day that she was arrested in April of last year. Now, part of the audio is redacted, which is why you'll hear.
Told y'all last year, and I don't care. And what possessed you to even want to have sex with an 11-year-old? Can we please acknowledge this? Where was your head at? Let's be real. Where was your mind at this point in time when you had that poor innocent child in front of you and you wanted him to dick you down, thinking he's gonna know how to do it? He's not. He's a baby. He's not thinking about that. But your nasty sorry ass was, right? I know.
Drop out at times.
Okay.
638.
We can't answer the door right now, but if you'd like to leave a message, do it now.
Hi. Hey, how are you? Hey, is Allie home? Yeah. Okay.
Bro, they got the box with all the, the box that they give the teachers when they're leaving their job or they get fired and they gotta put it in the box. That's that box right there, y'all. She got fired from her job instantly. Now she's going to jail.
Sheriff's Office, and I'm assisting the Mountain Police Department. How many kids are home?
3.
3 kids. Okay, just you guys and the kids. Okay.
And
Because
someone else
Well,
Yeah, it's my brother. My brother is your brother.
Okay.
Okay. So here's the thing. We have a search warrant for the house, okay? You know, you are going to be placed under arrest.
Me?
You're Allie, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And it's going to be for predatory criminal sexual assault to grooming. Okay, so that's why we're here, to take a look, to make sure we gather what we need out of the house, okay?
For what?
Yeah, so
Girl, stop playing. Stop acting like you don't know what happened. Girl, you know. She pissing me off, y'all. Knowing damn well she knows exactly what happened. And then, mind you, she has a husband and 2 other kids. Her husband deserves to leave her ass. And she deserves to get her kids taken away by the dad. Simple as that.
I'll talk to you more about it here in a second, okay? As a matter of fact, if you guys want to go in and start doing that...
Can I put the dogs up?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, please.
We're going to have to follow you in, though, just to make sure, okay? You have
One's a German Shepherd, so...
Okay. James, you want to stay here with me?
So you can see Bardfield acting confused and shocked as to why detectives are at her door accusing her of sexual abuse and grooming. This is going on around 4:30 in the afternoon on April 3rd, 2024. The day prior, detectives say an 11-year-old came to the police station with his parents saying Bardfield, his 6th grade teacher...
I'm laughing, y'all, because this is funny as hell. It's not funny what she did to the 11-year-old. It's funny on her side because I could imagine her friends, her family, her co-workers are laughing at her in the face and being like, "You're disgusting, bro. You nasty."
Sexually assaulted him. Bardfield worked in the Decatur, Illinois school system. She was considered a long-term substitute teacher for the 6th grade class. She gave off the fun teacher vibes on social media. Here she is on TikTok with a young girl. Now, hours before her arrest, police say the 11-year-old boy did an interview with a specialist to talk about the abuse. Deputies also collected a sexual assault kit from the victim. Now here's more of what the detective told Bardfield at her front door when she was arrested.
I'm going to explain some things to you, okay? First off, I have to read your rights, okay, so that I can talk to you, okay? You do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do will be used against you in court. You have the right to an attorney, and if you can't afford one will be appointed to represent you free of any cost to you. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever been in trouble before?
Never.
Okay. I'm going to give you an opportunity to explain, but long story short is, okay, we've got a significant amount of evidence to include the conversation that you had with.
According to the court documents we have, at her front door, Bardfield denied having sex with the boy. The audio is redacted at that point, but you heard the detective say they had a considerable amount of evidence, including a conversation that Bardfield had. Now, he's likely talking about the conversation Bardfield had with the boy earlier that day, just hours before all of this happened, after his forensic interview. Police say that they and the boy's parents were listening in on a text, a voice call, and a FaceTime that Bardfield had with the young boy. They say during those conversations, Bardfield talked about birth control and pregnancy. She also told the boy to delete text messages, and then they moved on to a phone call. And during that call...
How the hell you go from texting to calling 11-year-old? Damn, this 11-year-old must be a genius, bro. Huh? What? I'm lost. Because my thing is that you've been texting this 11-year-old, mind you, before you premeditated all of this, right? So if you premeditated all of this, that means you was sexually texting this little boy before this was going to happen. You was probably asking him what he was going to do to you. You are a sick...
Bardfield told the boy...
You sick.
...that she could not get pregnant. She is talking with an 11-year-old. She is in her...
Then you had the audacity to tell 11-year-old that you can't get pregnant. 11-year-old doesn't have sperm cells yet. Like, yo, I am bothered by this. Like, I am bothered by this. I am so bothered. Yo, whoever is this 11-year-old, whoever is this kid's parents... this teacher did this and you wasn't watching your child's phone on who the kid was texting, bro, y'all need to get investigated too. Simple as that.
30s. Now, police say on March 29th, 2024, Bardfield had that 6th grade student, her victim, over to her house. It was for a play date. That child's mom noticed her son acting differently after the visit, though. According to police, the mom then checked her son's phone and social media, and when they talked more about what happened, the boy said that Bardfield had sex with him. Not only...
So you telling me the parent decided to check the kid's phone after when the kid was acting weird? Bro, some of y'all parents need to pay attention to your kids. And this is not me talking to the parents that's always on top of their kid. I'm proud of you. This is for the parents that don't watch their kids enough and don't pay attention to their kids, especially if they on social media, TikTok, whatever it is, and you're not looking through your child's phone to see what they're doing, to see what people are trying to text them or try to be in their DMs because they're so young and they don't know. Bro, you need to reevaluate yourself and get yourself checked out, because I'm still trying to figure out how this kid's parents didn't notice that this teacher was texting him sexually. Like, if I was this kid's mother and she did this, I would have bopped her right in her mouth. You crazy? Nah.
Not only did Bardfield reportedly have sex with that boy, she also sent him $700 on Cash App. She bought him headphones that go for more than $400. She also sent nude photos to him on Snapchat. Here's the moment Bardfield is led away after this story gets even more shocking.
I'm going to talk to her real quick, and she'll be able to talk to me. No, I'll talk to you about that. So that lady here is with you.
Oh my God.
No, but listen. She doesn't mean she's taking your kids. Okay.
Make a nice and show us secure out here.
We are going to give you know, how you raise your kids and what goes on.
Oh my God, I'm not even my life.
I'm going to have you sit in the back because I want to be out of the wind and air. Okay. And I'm going to have you have a seat in this second vehicle here.
Showing registered 56 and a half, 10,300. OP revoked.
What seat?
This up, right up here.
Just of the OP has been served to him.
You good, buddy?
Yep.
So, here's the thing, okay? You work at Hope.
Bardfield then gets into a police vehicle to talk to detectives. The audio is redacted, but according to court documents that we have, this is what she said. At first, she once again denied having sex with the boy, but then the detective said he had seen the nude pictures that she sent the boy on Snapchat. And when asked why she would send nude photographs, a teacher in her 30s, to a boy just 11 years old, she said, quote, "He kept asking and asking and asking and wouldn't leave me alone."
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this clearly, and I'm not even joking, y'all. Like, this is serious. Like, I'm being so serious. I was joking on her, but the real situation, all honesty, and I'm gonna be real, she belongs on the pedophile list with all these other pedophiles out in these streets that be trying to get these little boys and little girls to do grown-up things with them. Like, y'all disgusting. I have zero respect for I have zero respect for y'all. All these pedophiles out here that, like, got caught texting these young children and try to do, like, crazy sexual stuff. Bro, you're disgusting, and you need to be in jail for the rest of your life. Like her, she deserves to be in jail for the rest of her life. I don't care if she's a woman. I don't care. Like, some of y'all gonna be like, oh, nah, you see, why you talking? I don't care. Like, she deserves to be on the pedophile list. I don't care what anybody say. Y'all talking about men, women too. Simple as that. If it's men, women also are pedophiles, and this is one of them.
The document also states that the victim had sent the teacher explicit pictures. In the body camera video that the audio is redacted from, we can see the moments in this conversation inside the cruiser that police are laying out the evidence they have against her. And you can see her put her head in her hands as she realizes what her fate is likely going to be. It is notable that Bardfield tried multiple times to say that the boy made advances on her, that all of this was the 11-year-old's fault. At the end of this part of the conversation, Bardfield, according to court documents, was asked about how she was feeling. And she replies, quote, "I have my criminal justice degree. I'm in my master's program. This isn't how I want my life to be, but I didn't want the victim to feel uncomfortable as I felt uncomfortable, but I was just trying to act like nothing happened and just be there for him. At the end of the conversation in the cruiser, police say that Bardfield threatened to take her own life. She was then handcuffed and taken to the county jail. And from that moment on, Bardfield was held without bond. Per WAND-TV, here's the moment the judge at her first court appearance told her what the punishment could be for the charges that she faced.
It's a Class X felony, punishable by 6 to 60 years in the Department of Corrections. That would be served at 85%.
Bro, she might serve 60 years? Yo, she just ruined her whole life. That's not even like... This is sad, y'all. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm being serious. This is sad. Like, this is sad. And then on top of that, the officers should go investigate the kid's parents for not checking the kid's phone prior, because this was probably happening a month or a week before she premeditated this. Like, what kind of psycho shit is this?
Followed by a mandatory supervised release of 3 years up to natural life and up to a $25,000 fine. It is not a probation eligible offense. And if convicted, you would have to register as a sex offender for the rest of your natural life.
Then in
Yo, they put in her as a sex offender for the rest of her life. That's what she got.
August of this year, Bardfield pleaded guilty to
And just to let y'all know, she can no longer be a teacher or work with children.
having sex with that boy. The state is now asking for a max 40 years in prison.
And to top that off, sorry to pause it, but guess what? All her sisters or her brothers or her nieces and nephews, she can't be around them neither. She just ruined her whole life.
In this plea deal, opposed to the 60 years that she could have faced if found guilty at trial. As far as the Decatur Public School District, where Bardfield worked, I reached out for comment in the wake of her guilty plea. They told me since they weren't a party in that criminal case, they wouldn't comment. They did fire Bardfield after her arrest. The victim and his family, though, are suing the school district, and they claim what happened was not an isolated incident. I spoke to a Sim Cunningham who's representing the family, and this is what he said about his lawsuit.
What they really, really want to take place, though, is that other kids and other families who may have been a victim of this woman's acts to feel confident that if they come forward, that we can, hold the school district accountable for the lack of supervision that resulted in Ms. Bardfield being able to commit these acts.
And does the family believe that there are more victims of Allie Bardfield?
I can't speak for the family directly. There has been information that has come to light, some of which has been put into the complaint against the school district that leads us to believe that there may be more victims of Ms. Bardfield, and there are likely more victims of abuse and harassment by faculty in the Decatur public school system against students.
When Bardfield was arrested, she said, according to court documents, that no other people would be coming forward saying that she sexually abused them. It's important to remember when she was confronted with these allegations, it wasn't until detectives laid out their evidence that she admitted what she was saying originally was a lie. She'll be sentenced on September 25th. Joining us now to talk about this is prosecutor and former Deputy Attorney General of Ohio, Mark Weaver. Thank you as always for being with us on Law and Crime. If you were a prosecutor on this case and you watched that body cam video of Allie Bardfield, what would stand out to you?
Well, it's very good body cam footage. We can see exactly what happened. The sheriff's deputies were extremely professional in the way they executed the search warrant. She gave it up pretty quickly. She told the truth pretty quickly. Initially, she denied having sex with this child, but pretty soon when they let her know that they had recorded calls, they had text messages. There's a great case here. I wish all of the sex cases that I prosecute had as much evidence as this one. This is a pretty airtight case.
Because when you look at, she'll be sentenced later this month, and in the beginning, and we watch it now in hindsight, knowing the evidence that prosecutors and detectives had in this case, and there was a lot. And she initially is like, well, I've never been in trouble. Like my house, me, and then she...
Y'all, this is all I'm going to watch for this video, because it seems like they're going to constantly repeat what she's saying. But I'm going to say this. I'm going to really say this. Please, Watch your kid's phone. Check your kid's phone. See what they are doing, okay? And if your kid is under the age of 16, don't let them have Snapchat, because obviously we see that Snapchat is becoming like another, you know what, in certain aspects of life for certain people. But what I can say this is the fact that this teacher, she's a sick, oh, the things I want to say about her, bro, is disgusting. She's sick. Second of all, I would have been suing her, but they did sue her. But third, before they even got to sue, I would investigate the child's parents also. That's what I'm still on. Like, I'm not understanding. You let your child use their cell phone, text, or whatever, but you're not checking their phone later on to see what they're doing. Man, let me tell you, my sister checks both of her kids' phone, regardless. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video like I did. I enjoyed it. Like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your post notifications. But other than that, y'all, I'm gonna catch you on another video. Stay spooky. Peace.